Good morning, everyone. It is 11 a.m. Hold on, I'm eating. Good morning, everyone. It is 11 a.m. on Sunday, February 3rd, and currently I am getting ready to go grocery shopping. However, I am waiting for my mom to get back home because she wants to go with me because we're going to my favorite grocery store. I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning and I came down here and pretty much just like started cleaning and organizing. I think I dusted a little bit. I mean, there's still a lot more I can do, but I just wanted to keep busy this morning. So now I'm just narrowing down my grocery list and just kind of waiting for my mom to get home. I think she said she'd be home at about 12:30, but I feel pretty good about everything that I've gotten done, and it's not even noon. Good morning, everyone. It is 7:38 a.m. on Monday, February 4th. I do work today, and let's see, I work today and I have a staff meeting tomorrow, but then I don't work until this weekend, and this is the start of a bunch of events that happen on weekends, so weekends will be pretty busy for me, which is okay. I like when things are busy at work. So I don't think I ended last night's video. I don't remember even where I left off, but we went to the grocery store, my mom and I got all the stuff I need to make meals with. And what else did I get? Oh, I got everything I need to make chocolates, so I'm really excited to make my Valentine. So it is super cold this morning. I woke up really early because I just couldn't sleep. So I'm like, you know what, I'm up. So I've been trying to stay warm and I've been watching Kingdom Hearts cutscenes. I have to get ready for work in a little bit, but I don't work until 10. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. But I will try to talk to you guys tonight because I do have to do some video editing tonight. I have to edit this week's vlog, and I also think I really do need to start working on like animation style videos. And I know I've said this before, I'm just the worst procrastinator when it comes to like big projects because I find them so daunting that I just don't work on them. Especially with the perspective stuff, I just didn't want to work on them because I just found them so difficult, and I do still find them pretty difficult, but it's really nice when like you finally get to the end of a drawing and you're like, oh, that wasn't really that bad. So it's trying to get into that mindset of it's really not that bad, just do it. Well, I'm gonna leave it here for now and I will talk to you guys tonight. Good evening, everyone. It is 10 p.m. on Monday, it's not January anymore, February 4th, 2019, and I am working on the vlog. I'm just going over the last run through before I decide to render it. It's going really well and it'll be on time. So that's pretty much how my night's been since I got home from work today. It was pretty slow and dead, but oh my gosh, the weather was incredible. It was a nice 55 degrees Fahrenheit today. It was amazing, especially after we had that cold front last week. That was nuts. So I'm really looking forward to another day tomorrow that it's supposed to be super nice. I might actually go shopping tomorrow. I'm not really sure. I did go get groceries yesterday, and I think I told you guys that yesterday. But yeah, I think I might want to do I definitely want to do something tomorrow. But I also want to get this done so that it's out of the way, and then I can maybe take you guys shopping with me. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for tonight, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is currently almost 6:30 in the morning on Tuesday, February 5th, right? We're right for once. Like I mentioned last night, I don't work today, but I have a staff meeting tonight. But like I said, the weather's supposed to be awesome today, so I do want to get out of the house for once in my life. So I am currently making breakfast because I could not sleep. I did want to start waking up again at 6 a.m., but I wanted to wake up feeling refreshed, not using adrenaline as a means of trying to stay awake. We'll work our way into it. So I'm eating breakfast, and after that I do want to do my workout and get that done for the day, unless I feel like I really need to do another one tonight. But I do want to go shopping today probably, or at the very least just get out of the house, even if it's to like a nearby town, and take a walk. It's supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be in the upper 50s Fahrenheit, and I can't wait. So I decided against going out today just because it is like only Tuesday and I have the rest of the week off until Saturday, and I was probably gonna catch a movie on Thursday, so maybe I'll just postpone going shopping until Thursday. The movie that I want to see is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, which is supposed to be like an anime love story, so I'm really excited to, you know, possibly go see it. I'm not settled on it yet, depends on the weather and everything, since it's been crazy lately. What I'm gonna do instead is well, there's your answer, I guess. No, I think I'm going to work on maybe script writing, or at least finalizing scripts for animations, and then maybe start to storyboard or something like that. I am like such a beginner, such a novice. I really have no idea what I'm doing. So I guess instead of trying to figure out what to say to the camera right now, I should probably take action. I realize that in my vlogs I must come off as completely and utterly disorganized, and that would be completely true. I have every good intention of putting the thoughts and ideas that I want to achieve for the week in my planner, and then I just don't have the motivation to do those specific things. Like, I will think of something else that I want to do instead, and then those activities that I had planned in my planner start to sit on the back burner. I just don't know how else to describe it to you guys. I don't know if anybody else feels this way. Maybe it's just me, but I am thinking about moving the laptop back over to the table after I clean it off, because I want to work on some digital stuff, and then we'll see where we go from there today.
A few moments later.
I told you guys I'm so indecisive. I think I'm actually going to take a walk, since it is such a gorgeous freaking day out and I don't want to waste it, especially since I don't know when we'll be getting weather like this anytime soon. So I think I'm going to take a walk. I don't know how far and I don't know how long, but I just need to get outside. So we had jokesters at one point in our neighborhood. I'm sure this doesn't look weird at all. And that's not even the only one that they did. So I'm currently in the cemetery, and out of respect for those who are resting here, of course I'm not gonna take any footage of any gravestones or anything, but my maternal grandparents are resting here, so I'm just gonna go say hi real quick and then I'll be on my way back home. It's not too busy on the roads just because I live on a bunch of back roads. But there was one other gentleman walking around as well, so we exchanged a couple words, and he told me to take care and I told him to do the same. It's really nice when people in your neighborhood are really nice, and the only thing that sucks though is and I feel bad, but I hardly know anybody who lives near me. My family knows practically everybody who lives in the township, mostly because of the kind of volunteer work that my father does, so practically everybody knows him by name. And then of course by association everybody knows my mother as well. And here I am, half the time stuck in the basement. I hardly know the names of anybody living around us, and that includes people that we're related to. So I still probably have maybe half an hour to an hour to go walking. I was gonna take the shortcut through the cemetery, but they're actually still working on the road down there, so I didn't want to bother them. If the trucks weren't there and there wasn't people there, I would just like kind of cut through, but there was people there, so I'm just gonna go around the long way. I'm just passing the road by the cemetery, and it looks like I probably could have went down it had it not been really awkward. Well, more steps for me. Now I have made it to the roughest and most difficult part of my journey. Either road that I choose is uphill, so it's really just a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Wish me luck, guys. So I made some chocolate chip black bean muffins, and I'm about to try one. This is the first time I've ever made this recipe. I've always known you could make muffins with black beans, but I never tried it myself, and I have a lot of black beans laying around, so I figured I might as well try it. I mean, it certainly looks like a regular muffin, and it feels really nice. I mean, it's definitely nice. I wish there was more chocolate and more sweetness in it, but maybe I can play around with it. Definitely needs more chocolate chips. Just counting down the minutes until I have to leave for my staff meeting. It's really not that bad. It's just when you've had off all day and then you have to go in for a couple of hours to talk about stuff. And my coworker yesterday said that she had some iffy feelings about tonight's meeting. We're not really sure what's going to be brought up. Usually we have our staff meetings and we discuss topics that are coming up in the next month. But we feel like maybe tensions are a little high lately, so we're kind of anticipating some negativity tonight. Hopefully it won't be too bad. It is a little after 8:30 p.m. and the staff meeting was pretty much as I described. It wasn't too bad, but you could definitely tell that things were being brought up directed towards certain people nonchalantly. So I am going to put in the title and the description and things for the vlog tomorrow, and I'm also going to play around with an app slash, I don't really know what you call it, but it's like a social media post scheduler. I have the hardest time remembering to post things, and I think that would really help me greatly. Like I usually have multiple projects done in, like, you know, ahead of time, but I never really think when to post them or how to post. I don't know, that stuff is just like beyond me. But I'm gonna play around with that because that would just, oh my gosh, that would help me so freaking much. I would love it. So I'm gonna go play around with that. I don't even know if I'll have to pay for it. I'm not sure if it's free or not. It's called Buffer. I don't know if anybody's heard of it, you know, please let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wind down for the evening. I'm super tired, but I still have a little bit of stuff to do, and I don't really know when I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna have a cup of tea and start to get warm. It was really, really nice today. I'm really glad that I took that walk, but now my feet hurt, but I'm gonna have my cup of tea and relax and chill. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's a little after 8. It's 8:11 a.m. and I am a little bit frazzled just because it is like tax season here in the US, and since I got married last year I have to, you know, update that on my taxes. But the thing that I didn't know is that my husband now needs like an ID number basically to put on my tax file thing, and he doesn't have that. And I really wish I would have known that before we got married, because then we would have like been more prepared. Stuff nobody tells you when you get married. We're like looking up all this stuff of what he needs to send me, and it's just such a pain in the butt. We're hoping we can get all that stuff done. The only thing that I have a problem with is that one of the forms of ID is his passport, which I don't want him using because he's supposed to be coming in April. And if the IRS doesn't send that back to him in time, then that could very well be a problem. So you can get like a certified copy of your passport, which is what we're looking into. But again, it's such a pain in the butt because like they don't list what exactly a certified copy is. Like there's no details, like what does that entail? And like there's like different resources that say it needs to have a stamp or it needs to have a seal or all this other crap. Adulting is hard. So I don't really have much else going on. Last night before I went to bed, I decided that maybe I would take today to draw some OCs, draw a bunch of them up, just so that they're done, because I don't really feel like working on any sort of coloring. I really don't want to move because it's cold now. The temperature dropped again. So I think I'll just take my time to draw today, which is nice because that'll be one less thing to have to do. But I also have to work on the Valentine's stuff very soon. But I have 2 more days off, so I can get that done. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna sit here and get warm and finish my breakfast, and I'll talk to you soon. With these 100 OCs, one of the things that I really pride myself on is, I mean, I do have sort of a distinct style, but if you were to look on my Instagram and be like, you know, flipping through them and really looking at my stuff, I sometimes feel like people don't think it's the same person doing them, maybe. Because I don't really have a distinct style, I feel, unless you guys think I do. Like I said, I get bored super easily, so I'm constantly bouncing between different ways to do things and how things look. So with these OCs, they don't have the same eye shapes, they don't have the same nose, like they all look distinctly different. But that's also part of the reason why I feel like a lot of my social media hasn't taken off, because I do bounce around so much and I don't stick to one thing. And I refuse to stick to one thing because that's just how I am. It's how I be. So I am in the middle of making an OC. I am just gonna take today, I'm gonna like bounce between doing chores and doing an OC, and then doing chores and doing an OC. It's gonna be an interesting day. So I'm working on this one. This character is supposed to be, she is supposed to have a cool, deep skin tone, but she's also supposed to have blonde hair. And she's going to be done in gouache. So I am really interested, oh, I just made a mark on her. I'm really interested to see what I end up coming up with. I've been putting all my OCs in this sketchbook. It's a homemade sketchbook. If you haven't watched that video of how I make these, then I will link it above. But, yep. I just put them all in here. I love the sketches more than the finished pieces. But yeah, they're all in this notebook. That way they're all in one place. That's actually not an OC, that was just a hand practice, and I was having fun that day. So, they are all in one place, and I love it. And I'm going to continue. And here we go. I'm officially drawing the first male in our OC series, and I don't normally draw men. I do like how it's going so far, but I find that to make them appear very, very masculine looking, I have to work on bone structure of men. So I have like Google pulled up. But this character specifically has a deeper skin tone. So I was looking up pictures of people with deeper skin tones to kind of see how their bone structure looks. And I feel like I'm getting somewhere, but don't know what I'm doing. I do like it, but this definitely is teaching me that there's a lot about anatomy that I do need to learn. So this is the Decision Roulette app. So you kind of get in here, and I have a bunch. So I have the drawing medium, the skin tone, the hair color, any facial features, the gender, and I think that was like the first one I chose. So I always choose my drawing medium. I can spin it. Alright, so this one would be digital. And I just do this for every single thing. So I can go back here, you can choose skin tone. What skin tone are we going to do? If, you know, well, there we go. Ads. Hooray. Anyway, so we can choose skin tones. So I have warm, deep, cool, fair, medium, all that fun stuff. So this character would have a warm, deep skin tone. And I just do this all the way down through until I get what I want. And then I've just been putting them on this sheet here. I have my list of which ones I've done, which ones I've tried. Let's see, I haven't done any digital ones really. I think I do have this one slated to be digital, but I'm not really sure. That's where we stand. My little brother came home, and when I went upstairs to grab the broom to do a little bit of cleaning down here, he asked me if I wanted to go out to eat. And I said, sure, just give me a time. And he didn't give me a time. So I was like, fine, I'll just make sure I'm ready. And it's been an hour. He hasn't said anything. So I was taking up a cupcake tray anyway to put away, and I heard him snoring. So there goes those plans, I guess. At least I look cute. Sometimes some characters just really resonate with you. And I don't know why, but I really love this character that I just drew. They are an androgynous character. They're supposed to have a cool deep skin tone and freckles and blue hair. And I absolutely love their design. I don't know why, but this is like totally my current mood. So it is almost 6 p.m. and I am completely done with today. I'm so done. I'm tired. It was like a drizzly, rainy, dismal day, and I haven't really moved from this spot except to clean my kitchen a little bit. I did my dishes and I folded my laundry. And I drew some OCs today, but for the most part, I pretty much just sat here. I did do a 30-minute ab workout, but I'm just done. It's dark now, and there's nothing to do. I'm just tired. Well, I've been watching Jack play Resident Evil 2, so that's at least been entertaining. But I feel like I just want to get this day over with. Do you ever have those days where you're just like, man, I'm so done with the day? I feel like I don't want to start anything else right now. I mean, I could draw some more OCs, and I actually might do that because I've actually really liked the OCs I've drawn today. I really liked them, and I have been naming them. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but I did go back and name the characters in the title of the video. So yeah, go back and check those out if you haven't. And I'm going to continue naming them. I actually started putting them on the sketches so I know what their names are when I go and finish the videos. So I'm really excited. It's so fun because like you create, actually I create the character and then I pick their name. So I have what they're supposed to look like, then I make what they look like, and then I name them. And it's just a really fun process. So I'm really excited to see like collectively how they all look together. It's gonna be really fun. I'm also trying to decide when I want to start posting the OCs twice a week. I don't know if I want to start next month. Probably. Or maybe sometime this month. I'm really not sure. Because I feel like towards the end of the year, I might have to start posting them even more frequently just to make sure that they all get done this year. It's gonna be exciting. I'm excited. But of course, I do have other projects that I'm gonna do throughout this year too. It's all gonna take some time and some effort, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna stop here for right now. I might check back in with you guys in a little bit before I go to bed. So I screwed up, and when I edited the videos that I was going to put on Instagram TV, I forgot to change the file format to .mp4. So I'm sitting here wondering why they're not uploading, and it's because they're .mov. So I'll have to go back. I wanted to go back anyway and like touch up a couple things in each one of them, so I guess I'll do that either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not really doing much else. I have started using Buffer. I think I briefly touched on it yesterday. It's like a social media scheduling thing, and so far it's working really well. It's scheduled a post for Instagram today, so Karan's tea went up, and as you can hear, there's somebody in the kitchen, and it's really freaking annoying. It's a little after 9:30. I can't think of anything else that I want to do right now because I don't want to start something and then stay up late doing it. So I'm gonna go to bed and maybe do a little bit of reading on the old Kindle, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is almost 9:40 a.m. on Thursday, February 7th, and I have just begun making my Valentine's Day favors for my coworkers, and that's pretty much it. So I did try to test something out. I don't know if it's going to work, but I used white chocolate morsels. I melted them down and I put some blackberry wine in it. I know when you add liquid to chocolate, well, chocolate, it will seize up, but if you do add more liquid, it will kind of, you know, even itself out and it'll be fine. However, it won't have like a nice glossy finish. It's just going to be kind of dull looking. It'll still taste good, but it's just going to look kind of dull. So my first attempt was to make some rose lollipops, but I decided, you know, it's just too much work to paint the green part and then, you know, lay the blackberry white chocolate over top. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the matcha pieces on their own like this as well. That way I'm not slaving over painting little details into things. So these just have to set, and then I'm going to work on actual chocolate hearts. It has been literal years since I've actually broken out my candy making supplies, but it's so much fun. I really do love making Valentine chocolates, or melting them down and making molds. I don't know. A lot of people don't like Valentine's Day. It's my favorite holiday. People really love Christmas because they like give gifts and things. I like Valentine's Day because I give out chocolate. It's just always been really fun. Christmas was never like a really big thing for me, but I love Valentine's Day. I love the colors and I love getting dressed up for Valentine's Day. I think instead of roses, I do have hearts that can be lollipops instead, so I think I'm going to do that instead. And I did get some instant coffee, and I'm going to try to see if I can incorporate that into the chocolate. Of course, for that at least, I'm not going to like brew it. I'm going to try and see if I can use my mortar and pestle to like really finely grind the already instant coffee. So we'll see. I am going to try to attempt that after these have set. I often forget I have a coffee grinder, so that was actually really helpful. So I have the milk chocolate up here, and I did sprinkle that ground up instant coffee over top of it. So now I just have to wait for it to start melting. So for a while I had been wanting to get out of using shampoos that have sulfates in them. Especially since I color my hair, it's like not really good for the hair color, but I am not putting color in my hair until after my husband leaves in April, because we're supposed to be taking family pictures down at the beach, and I kind of wanted to go back to my natural, or at least try. So like I said, I had been wanting to get out of using shampoos with sulfates. So I did some research and I came across this company called Challenger, not sponsored. I just did a lot of research, read a lot of reviews. A lot of people really like this brand. You can find it on Amazon, and you can find it on, is it challengerhaircare.com? Pretty sure. So anyway, I got their shampoo and conditioner duo, and I'm gonna try that today. I'm on my third day of dirty hair, so I figured, and plus I'm going to the movies tonight, so I do wanna like shower and be clean. So I'm gonna try these out. There's a tea tree daily shampoo, and then there's the awesome conditioner. So pretty excited to try these. There's no sulfates in them. They don't test on animals. And it's actually safe for color treated hair, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. My hair is still wet, but so far I really loved the shampoo and the conditioner. Normally when I use shampoo, especially since the ends of my hair are bleached, it feels really dry and kind of crunchy after I've shampooed. After I condition in the shower, it usually feels more normal, but after I used the shampoo, it didn't feel like that. So it felt really nice. The shampoo also did have a little bit of a lather to it, which is really nice considering it doesn't have any sulfates, so I'm wondering what ingredient in it makes it lather. The shampoo smelled really good. It's tea tree, it has mint, it also has menthol in it, which I think helps with the tingly kind of feeling that you get too. Mint also does that as well, but menthol definitely does, because menthol is one of the ingredients that you find in Icy Hot. With the conditioner, it smelled so nice. I think they say it's like a vanilla mint smell, and that went on really, really nice. It felt really good. And after I rinsed everything out, my hair sometimes feels like when I use conditioner normally, like Dove or VO5 or Suave or anything like that, it's always felt like I haven't gotten all the conditioner out. Like it still kind of feels like there's something on it, even though I've rinsed it out. This felt like I was rinsing it out, like it had been rinsed out. It was fine. There was like no heaviness or anything to it. So my hair is still dry. I usually let my hair air dry, so once it is dry, I will let you guys know my final thoughts. So I just got back from seeing a movie. It's 9:30 p.m. and I just got back from seeing I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. It's a very, very good movie. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just kind of like a fair warning. I went into this movie not knowing anything, and this was like a Fathom event, so they do like these special events at theaters every now and then. It's like a 1 or 2 times, like they'll do a showing of something. So this was the subtitled version of the movie, and so sometimes before these events they will do like a cast interview type of thing. So the Japanese cast started talking about the film and stuff, and then since they're also doing like a dubbed version, I guess on Sunday, they also have the English voice cast kind of have their take on how the filming, or not the filming, but I guess the dubbing went. And if you can, try to get to the theater after, like maybe 15 minutes, you know, after the film starts, because the English cast spoiled some plot points and scenes from the movie, and I did not appreciate that. Like they were just saying things, you know, like about like their characters that I felt like didn't need to be said. I would have rather watched. So I was a little bit upset because I'm like, you're spoiling. Stop, just stop. You're spoiling the movie for me. It's a great movie. Absolutely recommend it. That's pretty much all I have for right now. I'm gonna take my makeup off and wind down for the evening. I want to try to go to bed pretty directly. I'm not really tired, but you know, still want to try and get into that habit of going to bed at a decent hour. I can't even talk. This jacket is constricting me. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is 9:46 a.m. on Friday, February, I want to say 8th. I was correct. So far this morning, well, after I woke up at 7, I had breakfast. Then I immediately just started cleaning. I got my laundry sorted and I have a load in the washer. I'm getting my dishes done. I am currently making stuff for meals. I have roasted potatoes currently. That's pretty much where we stand right now. I am also considering looking at the clips that I have for this stupid artist soul tablet review that I still need to do. So I'm going to look at the clips that I do have, see what I need, and then possibly just try and work on that today. That way I can get it done and it's out of the way. But first, since I ate breakfast 3 hours ago, I am going to have a snack now. And currently I have some salted caramel tea from, I believe it's Bigelow. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. And I remember getting this a while ago because they also make something called eggnoggin, which is fantastic. I'm a really big fan of eggnog and eggnog flavoring, and while that doesn't taste like eggnog or even have like the consistency of eggnog, I really like that tea. But I don't have that. I do have salted caramel though, and it is so good. I haven't had it in so long, and taking a sip of it just now, I was like, oh, where has this been all my life? So I'm going to sip on that and also have a chocolate chip black bean muffin that I also made. And then I'm gonna, like I said, work on that Artisol tablet review. Wish me luck. It is currently almost 12:15 and my little brother should be getting up soon to go to work. and I decided that I want to do my workout now. That way I can get ready to be on camera for the article review. Originally, I did want to use my little animated character for the review, but I figure I've spent so much time not doing this review, it'll just be quicker if I'm on camera to say the things that I want to say. So that's where I stand. I'm gonna do this really quick, like, butt workout, and then I'm going to take my shower, get some makeup on, and then get that review started. So I will talk to you guys real soon. Oh no. As you can see, I am not perfectly coordinated or balanced or anything, but I try, and I'm sweating disgustingly. So I'm gonna get cleaned up, freshened up, and then I'll try to work on that Artisol review. Fun times. While filming the Artisol tablet review, I noticed that there was a new driver set out for it. So I just got done installing that. I don't really know if there's anything new. Probably not. Maybe they just fixed some little bugs here and there. Ooh, the dashboard's different now. And I literally just got done finishing that. I wanted to mention, before I forgot, that I actually did contact Fathom Events about I Want to Eat Your Pancreas that I saw last night. And I did tell them that I was a little disappointed that the cast and crew interviews spoiled some of the aspects of the movie. And they actually did contact me back, and they told me that they were sorry about that. Pretty much that it was like out of their hands, or rather they were the ones who approved the cast and the crew interviews, but they did say that in the future they'll consider interviews that are a little bit less spoilery, in a nutshell, basically, is what they told me. So that was really nice. So thank you guys so much at Fathom Events for getting back to me on that. I didn't mean to maybe, I don't think I sounded like rude or anything, but you know, if I did come off as rude, sorry. But yeah, that was really nice. It's always nice when a company actually takes the time to read your comments and then also get back to you on them. So that's pretty cool. So I put in the clips for the Artisol review. For whatever reason, my Sony Handycam, whenever it reaches, I think it's like 12 minutes, it will finish that 12-minute clip and then start a new 12-minute clip. I don't really know why. Maybe it's its way of saving space. So what happened when it started the next 12-minute segment, it actually disjointed my audio, which, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of a pain having to play, you know, lip flap dub basically with this clip. I mean, luckily it was at the end of the review, so it's not that big of a deal, and it's an easy fix basically for the most part, but oh, that's really annoying. So remember the other day when I was supposed to go to out to eat with my little brother? Well, he's at work and my dad came over and he asked about going to the exact same restaurant where my little brother was gonna take me. So I'm still gonna eat there. It's just like a little burger joint, but it's really nice. It's convenient. The food's good, it's local, so always support local. We are going to be doing that later tonight. My mom is with my aunt because she had her procedure done today for her mastectomy. So they are at the hospital yet. She, I think she did really well from what I heard. I'll find out later tonight, but I'm just gonna finish this up real quick, get this done. And like I said, I think I'll put it out sometime next week. The most difficult part for a video for me is figuring out what songs and music to include. I never know. I always stick to a couple of songs. I use Overcast. That's usually in most of my speed paint videos. I also use stuff that I found on, I cannot remember the website, but I'm pretty sure Mini Small uses it or uses something similar. But I used for the vlogs, I used something that's more like chill, you know, that's kind of nice, but I have no idea what to use for a review. I don't even know if I used anything for my Blick Studio marker review. That was like last January, wasn't it? Something like that. Oh man, I was using the old watermark in that video. And I think I was still using Lightworks. Anyway, I don't know why I'm sitting here just talking to y'all. I'm just gonna stop now. So I just finished rendering the video for the Artisol tablet review, and I am going to put it up on YouTube. I don't know when I'm going to actually put it out. I don't think I'm going to make it like a regularly scheduled day, because like vlogs come out on Wednesdays, art comes out on Fridays. Maybe Sunday, Monday, something, maybe Monday. It'll be a surprise for you guys. So I'm gonna put this up now, schedule it. You know what? Let's do Monday. It'll be a nice surprise for you guys. So that's gonna start uploading. It's only like a 6 or 7 minute video, so it's pretty short. And I tried to include as much as possible in it that I thought was important. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys will like it. So as it is almost 8:30 at night, I am going to start winding down and getting ready for bed. I am getting pretty tired, so I think that is very much needed. So I will talk to you guys. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to talk to you guys tomorrow, since I work 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. tomorrow. So if I don't talk to you, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you next week. Bye bye.